It's the All Things TechIE Podcast. It's on the last day of ISE 2024. What an event it has been. I think everyone's tired at the stage, despite the fact that we did have a good night's sleep. I'm with a birthday boy. He's going to introduce himself. Hi.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Florante with BZB Gear, and I manage some of the marketing, and as well I do a little bit of videography for BZB Gear. Yeah, that's me.
Answers on a postcard. What age do you think he is? What age do you think he is? There might be some prizes as well. You know, be kind and you might get some free gear from BZB Gear.
Well, we can work something out with that. Yeah, we can give something away if we want to. Like, let's make it fun.
Yeah. Answers on a postcard, or just call by and wish him a happy birthday if you're watching. So, BZB Gear. Mm-hmm. You've gone to IBC, you do a lot of broadcasting stuff, but it's not all about the broadcasting. Mm-hmm. It came out of cameras. Like, I know that you worked for a lot of other camera companies previously.
Yeah.
But then you went, we can do this ourselves.
Yes. So before BZB Gear, we were BZB Express. This was 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So the inception of BZB Gear was that we anticipated broadcast growing into technology, and I think many people are starting to see that at ISE. There's a lot more broadcast technology that you're seeing now at ISE.
Yeah,
and
I've always said that, like, coming from a healthcare background, and we're going to show you some healthcare cameras.
Yes.
But when it comes to simulation and connecting rooms together, mm-hmm. you are doing a mini broadcast.
Yeah.
And you know, and the simplicity is, it's getting more and more easier to do these types of things.
Yeah, there's always been this fear, if we go back 5 years ago, like, I don't want to do any of the networking and, you know, with our AV products.
And it's just going to be a lot of cables to run across ceiling tiles or across floors.
Yes, and we've seen that growth, and now people are starting to really adapt and get comfortable connecting these products together. And we're seeing that growth also. And that is, again, 5 years ago, our main goal was to bridge the gap between Pro AV and broadcast. And we are doing that, and we're going to continue to do that.
So, first of all, medical camera. Let's take a look over here.
Yes. So this is our BG Nutrix, and we introduced this last year at HIMSS. And this is actually, if you look at the design, it's very similar to the Adamo series. I don't know if anyone...
Yes, we use the Adamo.
Yes, so very similar, although the difference with this camera is that it is a medical grade PTZ camera, and it is IEC 60601 medical certified. It's it's got the certification for wiping it down, especially for devices that are inside hospitals. Mm-hmm. It's got that certification, and you can notice the microphone and speaker here. This is detachable, and actually this camera can do 30x optical zoom. Our Adamos go up to 25x, so this does 30x optical zoom. And
what I love about this is the connections. You have every connection imaginable on the back of this camera.
Yeah, very similar to the Adamo. You've got the HDMI, USB 2.0, 3.0, pretty much power over cable. Very similar to the Adamo.
What I really like is you are an American company, but you do have European distributors. So I deal with Kinovox, that's based in Denmark, but you have a couple more across Europe as well.
We have Zip Group is out here, and I cannot remember from the top of my brain.
We will put these on the show notes as well to see. But a beautiful medical camera. It is shipping now.
It is. I believe it is shipping now. Yes.
Yeah. Let's make. So, with that, you know, you have video over IP, mm-hmm. but you can now do things with joystick control.
Yes.
You have ones from small, like the Junior, right up to having preview screens.
Mm-hmm. There's it depends on your application. The Junior can handle up to 5 cameras. Our Commander Pro, not that you need to connect over 200 cameras, but it can handle that much.
It can handle 200 cameras.
200 plus, yes.
In case you have a university of that size, or if you have a medical field, or you have a company that needs to do 200 cameras, video over IP, you can see me in the corner here. I'm looking into an NDI HX here from BZB Gear. presets. What I love about your cameras as well is like you have a ridiculous amount of presets as well that you can use. 254 presets per camera.
And that's just overkill. I'm sure no one's going to be using 254 presets, but we want people to have that option, especially if maybe you have.
Yeah, absolutely, we have the use of, well, we don't have 254 presets, but we use it in the idea that we have the medical beds that we can set them to zoom in on certain parts of the body, which I think for medical end of things, it's phenomenal. It's super. Yeah. It is very quick, very responsive. You have your...
Yeah, take a look at,
you have the focus. You have your button controls, you have your gain, your pan tilt zoom speed, your wide angle lens.
Let's not forget the 7-inch touchscreen.
7-inch touchscreen. And you can do a ridiculous amount of cameras on that. I love the fact that you can have a 4-grid. 4-grid as standard, is it?
I believe, I haven't really played with it, but the 4-grid is a standard. Could have sworn it shrunk, but I am not sure. But this is the 4-grid is a standard, just so you can kind of see just what your presets are, what you can preview the camera and what it's shooting.
I'm just going to show you the behind. You have your HDMI out, so you could technically put that on a bigger screen if you wanted to see the output.
Absolutely.
And one power over Ethernet, one cable. Let's zoom in on the back of this again. We have your RS232, your 2RS, your DC for power, USB, micro SD. So with the micro SD, can you record or what's?
Yeah, with the micro SD, depending on which camera you choose, you can actually record it onto this controller. That
controller. Like your cameras already come with a micro SD on the back of them.
Yeah.
You could record locally in the room. You could record on the tracker or the joypad, and you can also, if you were putting this into whatever software or platform you're using to stream, like we're using it with Wolf Vision, so we can do the whole lot. You have local controls on it. Beautiful.
Yeah, we just want to give you that option, and it can act as a backup as well. And there's just the use case is it's your situation, your application. There's a lot that you can do with.
Should you not want the BZB, the large joypad, you can even use your camera. I love the fact that you have apps ready to go that you can use it with a Stream Deck as well.
Yes, absolutely. Stream Deck and Elgato. You can control our PTZ cameras with those devices.
Now this is the one that I have myself. That's the junior model. That can do up to five
cameras. Yeah, just for a smaller setup. This is the smallest, of course, out of these PTZ controllers. And people are happy with this control. They love this control, especially if they only have 3-4 cameras. It does the job for them.
But what I have used that for is the fact that we give that to each one of rooms of our faculty, and it's just the fact that we have a port in the room that we can do our grid on screen, and we can see another camera, and by using the presets, we go to a camera in another room and be able to control it.
Yes, absolutely. And it's a little less overwhelming as if you were to compare all the buttons here and to this one. So especially if it's a new user, you need an operator.
You do not have to be a video production person to be able to use this type of. It's like 1 to 5 guys. It's not really that hard.
Yeah, but that is the Commander. This can control up to 7 cameras. Still very precise. You've got the knobs here, and it's robust. You can do all your white balance, exposure.
Auto exposure. These are your more junior cameras.
Yes, actually, it's hard to tell, but it is a little smaller than the Adamo 4K and very similar to, as far as the ports. Of course, this is 3G SDI because it can only go up to 1080p, but you've got the USB 2.0, 3.0. Yeah, it's the same ports as the 4K. That's
an important thing to know. It's smaller. One does 4K, wonders 1080 HD, but like in some scenarios, that's all you want.
Yeah, there are a lot of people, of course, budget is always something that you want to take into account. And the Junior is almost half the price as the 4K. So if you don't need 4K, then this will do it for you. 1080p, a lot of universities, classrooms, they're using this. The reason we came up with this is because they wanted something more that's budget friendly, and for them 4K is overkill. So I was like, okay, people still use 1080p. It's still really good. The resolution is still very clear, and it's enough for them. And again, you're saving a lot more money.
Now, the other thing that we forgot to mention earlier is you have your medical camera. Now, we showed the one that's on a ceiling, but like you can have it on a cart as well. It's not. You don't have it. We don't have it here at ISE today at BZB's stall or booth, but there is a cart with a small square camera.
And I'm sure we're going to reveal that at HIMSS this coming March. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there.
Oh,
and
nice.
So check us out on BZB TV. Subscribe, okay? Quick plug for BZB Gear.
We are using one over in Ireland. We have plugged it on my social media channels, and what we love is the fact, again, it's a sturdy trolley. You can put a screen if you want on it. So we put a little 17-inch touch screen that we have also linked in with Wolf Vision, and we were able to do the whole matrix and bring it to any room that we need or any bed that we need. This medical card is so awesome.
That's great. I gotta see that. I gotta see that in action.
Yeah. Well, you need to come to Ireland. We have to celebrate his birthday twice when he comes to Ireland at some point.
I'll celebrate for as long as I can.
It's similar to the camera that we have here. That it was a square design, a bit smaller. That's on the medical card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is our VPTZ, and a little smaller form factor, easier to get into more compact places. This also has, we do also have this in an NDI version, and power over cable.
SDI, USB 3,
Yes.
HDMI, power over Ethernet again.
Yes. There's no auto tracking on this camera, but this is again, this is less expensive than the Junior. If you are, if you need an even better budget-wise PTZ camera, we do offer this. The resolution is great, and it's robust.
Yeah. Talk to me about some of your screen setups that you have here.
Okay. So this is from our HDV SU here. This is a production video switcher. I think we've got up to
5 HDMIs going in there.
Yeah, 5 HDMIs. One is for the multi-view, basically. So for someone that's operating your system, you've got your video operator, they can really connect this to one of our PTZ controllers, and you can have your video switcher as when you're having to adjust different cameras. You've got a multiple camera setup. This is a great solution, and
it does everything.
It does a lot.
You can do all your HDMIs, you can do your switching.
Yeah, you've got your transitions, you've got your cuts, and there's a whole lot more that you can do here. Picture-in-picture, chroma key. So let's take a look at some of our AV over IP offerings. This one is our transceiver, which you can pretty much it's a transceiver and transmitter and receiver in one.
I really hate when companies sell you one box that can be a transmitter or a receiver, but when you have transmitter and receiver together, that's the way you should do solutions, guys.
And we also have our audio matrix here. This is very new. This is a 16 by 16, and we've got our 8 by 8. And this is also our other AV over IP setup. I believe this one can actually do 4K at, what was it? 4K at 4K at 30.
4K at 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but for this one, this is actually a transmitter, and so you would need a transmitter and receiver. So if you want just a transceiver, or if you want another option, I believe the resolution for this lower one here is a little bit better. I need to actually double check on the...
I like the way it's so easily rack mountable.
Yes, and that's what we want to show. It's a great device, especially for your network.
No heat out of that at all.
Yeah, no, it's razor. Nope.
Yeah, no heat. And I love the fact that you have your previews as well. Should you need to have your previews.
Yeah. So if you're trying to network a large facility, this is the way to go. And want to shout out to Netgear too. We're using one of their switches here, and go check them out as well. They've got great solutions for network switches.
I think the creme de la creme is the fact that you have 8K gaming going on.
Yeah,
at the top.
Let's go look at that.
Yeah. I seen you guys actually playing this all day yesterday.
Yeah,
so like, this is not a game. This is work. Honestly, no. Honestly, we don't play games all day long.
There have been some, younger kids coming to play and adults.
Yeah.
And this is our gaming station. So, of course, we've got last year at ISE we introduced a few 8K products, and we are building on that. I know there isn't that much 8K content out yet, but we want to be in the forefront. We want to be ahead of the curve, and we want to be able to show you that, hey, we've got these products, especially if you want a high scale setup where you want the 8K resolution and you've got like grand TV, like, I don't know, 60 by, I don't know, a large TV.
You need to link up with some of the video walls around here in Hall 3 and do something crazy.
Absolutely. I think we're always, that's why we're here at ISE. We're always looking to form relationships and partnerships, collaborations. It's the way to go, and it's the way our industry can continue to thrive.
Like the size of this box to do this capacity, it's tiny. It looks like a small little switch. And yet you have 8K running through it.
Yeah. Let me, if I take you to the other side here, we have our matrix switchers. You got cables as well and test pattern generators. We can look at that later. But this is our matrix switch. It's an 8x8. And just to let you know, I'll tease this now. Actually, it's not here at the show, but it will be probably on the next show. We have an 8K 12x12 matrix switcher, and it is going to be the first in the industry, a 12x12 8K matrix switcher.
Infocom, Vegas.
Yes, it will definitely be there, and we're gonna need to find some of those displays and hopefully try to make something work.
I think we just have to hack one of the booths and just go. We have something to do here. We need to play some games.
Yeah, no, people play it now because it's gonna get crowded. It's early morning right now, day 4, so.
Come over, wish this guy a happy birthday, and play some games. That sounds like a plan.
It gets crowded. This has been a really popular little setup for us here. So this is earlier we saw the VP Pro, and earlier back there we saw our VP 44. That's just pure HDMI. If you need the signal distance, video distance distribution. We have the Pro version, which comes with your signal extenders for 4K, or if you're trying to extend a video wall or even your multi-view. This is the Pro version.
I love the fact it's such a neat little box being able to do this distribution and signal strength for 4K. Awesome.
So we have it in an 4x4, but if you want a larger video wall, this is brand new right here. Look at the size of this thing.
And look at the amount of fans that you put on this thing. There's 4 fans at least on it, probably 4 fans on each side.
Yeah, it could heat up when you connect all these displays to it. But this is our 99 Pro, so you can build a 3x3 video wall. And if you've, we have one at our Sacramento office. We've got a 3x3 video wall, of course, to test these products. But pretty soon we will be coming out with a 16x16 Pro.
Wow. And that will do 4K?
Yeah, absolutely. So that you can build your 4x4 video wall.
There we go. That's some examples of what we have going on. Oh, and the tracking on these cameras. This is one of your cameras as well?
This is, I think, our little webcam, and this is just.
I like it. It's tracking me all the way around. That actually.
This is what's tracking me.
Oh, sorry.
It was an Adamo.
Yeah, the Adamo was tracking me. Yeah, there we go. Super camera. Conferencing setups.
Yeah. This is for more of a like a small, medium, or even large size conference setup. You've got speakerphone here. This is our OmniTalk. We've got the Connexio. This will allow you to connect wirelessly. So like a bring your own device type conference solution. So this is the BG Connexio, and yeah, that's what we're showing here. We also have the BG Cyclops 4K above.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it does. It can do some EPTZ when it comes to just pan, tilt, and zoom in. It's got like a really wide range. So
Cyclops is a 4K.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes,
all built in.
Yes, it's got digital auto tracking in there. So it will capture your entire room, the entire space, and just when people are talking and speaking and you need to video conference, this is a great solution. It's a sound bar as well. So it's a great product. We love it.
So there you have it. Like, these guys just don't do cameras and broadcasting and video distribution. They do the whole works.
Yeah.
They can sort you out probably with cables, everything you need here at BZB's booth.
Yeah, this is not all our products. We have so much more products.
Like, don't forget, they've come over from America and they're showing a selection of their products. If people want to find out more, where do they go?
They can go to bzbgear.com if you want to see some of the videos as far as tutorials, demos, and just see the products in action. Visit us on our YouTube page, BZB TV.
Great channel
Thank
for
you.
just having a look at it. And I've been on it a couple of times, guys, and I love these guys going on.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to have you back on pretty soon.
Yeah, we have to do a recap of ISE.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have a great birthday. I hope you celebrate it again tonight.
We can't just do it once.
No. Royalty, you get to do it a couple of times, so why can't we?
Yeah. We're going to do it all week, maybe. We'll see.
I hear you were eating Ukrainian food as well last night.
Yeah. So one of our team members, he's Ukrainian, and he was maybe he had a hankering for Ukrainian food. So why not? I've never really had Ukrainian food.
Why not?
It was delicious.
When in Barca, do everything.
Yeah, because I've had mini tapas already, so it was a good change up.
So bzbgear.com. Check them out on social media channels as well. They have a range of absolutely everything. If you need more information, you can come to allthingstech.ie.